Good morning to you. And it's a magical day today. Why is it a magical day today? Because we can just choose for it to be a magical day, no matter what's showing up in life. And of course, we have things happening all of the time, okay? There's always something in life that is extending us, contracting us, expanding us, contracting us, expanding us. We have beautiful people. Good morning, Jamie. We have beautiful people in our lives who trigger us into different experiences. Morning, Sammy. And morning, Vanessa. And these people are here, and we're triggering them into different experiences. And if we, in that array of possibility, sometimes we're feeling incredibly empowered and sometimes we're not. So the keys with the uplift your vibration, morning from Australia, yes, Jamie. The keys in uplifting your vibration is the capacity and ability capacity and the ability to come back into our centered space quicker and faster and with more ease, because life is going to always keep on happening, right? So, and I can share my own story here. I still have things showing up in life, and when that happens, I have keys, tools, tips, things that I can do that just bring me back into a centered space so that I can perceive that in a useful and constructive way. Look at the gifts inside of it, look in the gold inside of it. Sometimes I have to go through that sensation that's very uncomfortable at an emotional level, but it all happens easier than when I used to do life with something happening and me reeling in that for days, weeks and months sometimes. So the idea here with uplifting your vibration on a daily basis is to bring yourself back into a centered space. And as you've already seen from the previous 6 videos, morning Cornelia, from the previous 6 videos, that there's little things that we can do all of the time, okay? So today, in our day 7 Uplift Your Vibration focus, I'm inviting you to write a love letter to yourself. Yes, a love letter to yourself. Now, the reason for doing this is to actually look, you think about a love letter as something that you love to receive. It's something that feels good when you read it, something that lifts your soul and opens up your heart area, and you feel like somebody has connected with you, somebody sees you, somebody knows you. And so what I'm inviting you to do is to be that someone for yourself. So sit down and write a love letter to yourself. All right? I can't read that, I'm sorry. Somebody's just saying, somebody's being able to connect with us. Great. So lovely to have you here. So in this love letter to yourself, sit down with a pen and paper and write a love letter. It might come out as a poem. It might come out as a ditty, a song. It might be a long screed. It might be half a page. But it's a love letter from you to you, acknowledging you, touching your heart, the things that you want to read, the things that you want to have said to you, the things that you want to see, the things that you want to know about yourself. Share it in a love letter to yourself. Engage with yourself in this self-love thing, yeah? In this self-love thing. I know I say that a bit jokingly because there's just so much of this, self-love stuff. Yeah, and then people go, well, how do I do that? I don't love myself. Hi, Suze. Doesn't matter. Just sit down and write a love letter to yourself. Write that love letter to yourself, telling yourself how you feel about you in the good space, from a beautiful space, letting you hear that you matter, that you really truly matter, that you're proud of yourself, that you appreciate who you are, that you understand the magnificence of your gifts, or you understand what you've been through, that you're there for yourself, those kind of things. That's the kind of thing that I'm suggesting that you put into this love letter. Morning, Suze. All right, so, there's a butterfly out there. Oh, how lovely. I love it when that happens. It always just supports the process, right? So in this love letter to yourself, sit down and write it. And really, truly, put yourself first today in this space of writing yourself a love letter. And then you might like to share it in the Butterfly Lady and Friends, or you might like to keep it to yourself, or you might like to just share it on this comment section. It doesn't matter. But what I'd like you to do next as well, thank you for all the loving hearts. You guys are great. Is then stop for a moment and ask yourself this question. How can I be there for myself more often? Yeah. How can I be there for myself more often? How can I be there for myself more often? All right. A simple question and just an allowing. And it's a question with an open possibility. All right. You might just sort of walk around today with that underlying question inside of you. How can I be there for myself more often? Okay, so I hope you've really been enjoying these 7 days of uplifting your vibration. Every single exercise I've suggested is simple. It only takes you and your engagement, your decision, your commitment, your dedication to yourself to do it, and of course a decision. And it all makes a difference. I talk about the daily practice a lot. Morning Master Yang. I talk about a daily practice a lot, and this daily practice is this sense of coming into yourself, the sense of finding out where you start and finish, understanding just the sense of feeling into you. Because in this magic space of feeling into you, feeling into your senses, into your space, you can then understand far clearer your interactions with other people. And as you come into yourself too, into a centered space and ground and sit quietly for a few minutes and longer, but sitting quietly with yourself, you can feel the sense of you more. The daily practice is so profound, so powerful, and so significant in your capacity and ability to be able to come home faster. So coming home to this centered space. Self-love, how can I be there for me more often? Woohoo, right words, right time. Thank you. Hey, this is what's really fun, Suze, is so much of what's been happening with just the decision, just before I get on as to what the exercise will be, I believe is coming into synchronicity with those that are connecting. So it's an absolutely beautiful thing to have your feedback. Thank you. So I do have an offer at the end of these 7 days, and the offer is if anybody is interested in shifting themselves on an ongoing basis into their next level, their next vibrational level, understanding all the working parts that make us up, and having some deep experiences in shifting old stuff that has been coming up and coming up and coming up, yeah? So shifting this into a new, recoding effectively, recoding this vibration into a new way of being and how you're showing up in the world, then I invite you to connect with me for a free 20-minute, so it's a free 20-minute frequency factor resonance session, a frequency factor resonance session for 20 minutes. If you'd like to have that 20 minutes with me, personally on the phone or over Skype or however we connect, I would be an absolute joy to participate with you, talk with you for 20 minutes for a frequency factor resonance session where we can discover what's going on for you, what your next level is, and how you're progressing with that. Right? I would love to speak with you. It has been my joy to do this Uplift Your Vibration for the last 7 days, and I thank you for your participation. I thank you for who you are. I thank you truly for the magic of showing up every single day, no matter what happens, in the capacity of who you are, because you are amazing beings. You truly, we truly are amazing beings, and you're an expression of divinity, as am I. All of us have our expressions, and it's less about right and wrong and how we're showing up now. It's more about the capacity to be there, to be present in our space, to know and experience this divine expression happening. Hey Jessica, lovely for you to join us. Thank you. So I'm just about to bring this to an end. So 7 days of uplifting your vibration, but remember the last task for today is write a love letter to yourself. Writing a love letter to yourself, giving yourself back that which you would love to hear, that which you would love to see, that which you would love to feel, that which you would love to know about yourself, so that you're seeing you from this beautiful love space. And then the learning question, how can I be there for myself more often? Thank you, Suze, for actually putting that up, because I was going, what was it? All right, so how can I be there for myself more often? How can I be there for myself more often? So guys, thank you for shining out your light. Thank you for every single thing of your showing up in our world. I truly appreciate you. Remember, if anyone wants to connect with me for a 20-minute frequency factor resonance session, I would be in complete joy to connect with you. I thank you very much for being who you are. All right, bye for now.